Ebusuan se mo be kaya me be bo mamane se eneya ena eye communications minister directing the National Communications Authority ama womu close down stations mako 64 ewo Ghana ha. Na the reason was that some crofo no womu and renew womu licenses. Ebinum were different issues altogether, but the main problem was what? Woman renew womu licenses. And you know, they would take them off air. Tinka we radio station anka. Why are you man? We radio stations are why we are you man for last program. After that program you close it. Then you go your way. Yes, that was it. After your last program you close it and then you walk away. And they grad the whole day na gabi grad now are doing the Asaase. Na online one no more. Na etiti ho sa na krata ye den. Afri aban kese mo ye den. Aba. Na krata aba sesia ene say ya directing Minister of Communications say on directing NC no more restore back all the radio stations. Now in fact news we buy no I was a little bit disappointed, but actually no obia mame some light explanation be amamatia say this is the best decision ever President Mahama ateki. Me pese ye den ye kinkan krata no na me kiremu the reason ntia na my disappointed my happy sia. Let me show you something. Yen read the krata na me nka secret bi nchira. President Mahama is smart politician no. I'm telling you. President Mahama requests clemency for affected radio stations. President John Dramani Mahama has directed the Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovation to liaise with the National Communications Authority NCA to immediately restore the broadcast of 64 radio stations affected by the regulator's action. The President believes that regulatory compliance must take into account the need to uphold and enhance media freedom, and that require radio stations to shut down while awaiting the regularization of their authorization could limit the space for expressing such freedoms. The President has asked the Minister to work with the NCA on a reasonable time frame within which the affected stations should regularize their authorization. Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, spokesperson to the President. Now let me tell you something. President Mahama, in my life, he's the smartest politician ever, Mahu. Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, in the name of President Mahama, said, Mampenyi John Mahama say NCA restore all radio stations now. Ya ban your mono. Now all restore we are. All these radio stations no would negotiate with the NCA and the Ministry of Communication, because every radio station was the reason in tia. Be close. Ebi Asaase radio. Any radio A and radio B and radio C. And need the same problem. Obia wanna how. And you know, they will sit down and negotiate. Say, oh problem me, say, are you wet coming back on air? Then, they are negotiating. Ye negotiating now what air? Oh, yeah, what you and so they negotiating. At the end of the day, no say negotiations in the fact. Now you are qualified to work. You work. Say negotiations now in fact now want to meet the needs are. Dabi, you cannot work. And the OTM Mr. Felix Ofosu-Kwakye was saying Mampenyi John Mahama say. Any point say, I dare say go mutina si di hu komo hu ni poma si breno. Yen tina sin discussing once and not pray kwa si ekulusu. Enti nya den emboa. Enti President Mahama say, NCA fo nya den. Any one muntinas and didn't come abroad stations no air, then they see the way forward. Now, me later no, I was disappointed. But later on, me not disappointed you. I am even happy. You know the reason why? President Mahama is smart because Adia Wayenu, GJ, Ghana Journalists Association, plus all these so-called MPP for the Crawford Bebreno. They cannot blame President Mahama for what? They cannot blame President John Mahama say we're closing any radio station. President Mahama and Mamu Kwan won't sit down with them. Never between Muni and NC and your mama sem. But media men support to say be close, but a cabia na say anything yes say MT na mutimi koso operate Muni NC and di unkomo. Abraham stations in that's what air. And they say mu no. That's I'm fine Mamu and Yami Masem. So President Mahama is doing this because MPP want to be blaming no. The GJ, Ghana Journalists Association, to be blaming because at the end of the day, no, say Ghana Journalists Association for a blaming President Mahama. He's been smart. Why Judge Manama MCA for say restore it for them. Make sure that at the same time say, what behind that will be 50. Not in the castle. Dine castle. Na oba se dine castle 1 month 2 months 1 year over 2. What I say? Tenant no ne time as so over 2. Also 1 month 2 months 1 year over 2. Na wa wonni ho oba na oba na sesa na niam agogo abonten. Esan say pese ube ni paboni ni ntiro ufie wura na wakati oba ne o manisa mfa ne ma no wura dem na yen ni ntina sendi nkomo say how many months and I am man how many days and obeti ma fast karaba for the last time what I say ufie wura no senti fie wo waja bibia ma oba ufie wo na wako ti moni tenant ne betina se adi nkomo nti say edru sa time na mo negotiate yes say tenant ntua kan want man nya ntua bi una say akwada no ana say fiura ne ba to tenant na fiura no waye bibia oguru ne nsa free because on e be plead e ma ye sanji ni amana back the negotiation ye no say tenant na man ntua sa kana at that time na say ye tu na e be ka say fiura ye na family ti ye kasa ye bo fiura di bi. So President Mahama is being smart because he don't want them to blame him by saying say ni enanado danko akufuado ye no onu nso aba a oyebi dabi and say sad ya no problem ni emeye ne say munchira krata na restore na back no bi ankwot na se ni NCA the Ministry of Communication can asem say to asuma fine because the negotiation is going to take like 1 month 2-3 months. So after that, what can you do? It's been smart. So technically, so most of these radio stations, most of them they cannot go back on air. I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you. This is coming from a credible source. That is the whole thing. So we end this thing. If you don't know, you'll be mad at the government. No, they know what they are doing. Check is a radio stations we know. Say only NC it now say how many of them can get back on air. Even say President Mahama had the chance to come back on air. Let's wait and see. And the Ghana for ni abeto jano.